Traders, hello, and I think what I'm going to turn this video into is, it's frozen, it's working, okay. I'm going to turn this video into a bit of a recap and also a watch list, because I don't go into a lot of detail with the weekly recaps, because each night when I do take a trade, it's night for me where I am in Perth, Australia. I'm 13 hours ahead of New York, so the session opens at 10:30 in the evening. I will do an analysis video, and I also link that in the Profitly video. I also put the link in the trade section as well when I upload my trades. Obviously, it's not verified. It's not verified because it's all paper trading, and I'm a raw beginner still, really into penny stock trading or stock trading. So once I get to around 50 trades, and I'm finding myself drawn towards the dip buys as well. My win ratio is a lot better on those. The breakouts, I find if it goes against me a little bit immediately, which can be sort of normal though, when it's testing a level, when it's breaking high day, I can close out really quickly, and that's sometimes not a good thing when it comes to when a stock's trying to make a breakout. So I don't know enough about those either, so it's a bit of a weak area. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to add up the trades. What's going on? Microsoft Edge, just okay. Put the calculator. I'm going to combine these as well so I can have a little nap, because I went to bed at 12:30, got up at 4 this morning, and then worked 6 to 2 p.m. Not really advisable, honestly, but I'm feeling not too bad anyway. Alright, so we've got the calculator there. I'll leave it on the other monitor just so it doesn't take as much. So I think it's been a pretty, was it 3 trades this week, or was it 4? What was the 18th? Was that a Monday? 18th was Monday. Why is it freaking out? Alright. Okay. I apologize, it's doing this. Alright. So we'll start with the 18th. So that was $40. Both of these trades, I closed out way too early as well. And then I paid for it when I lost the 160 on, what was that? That was NXTD, that was the failed breakout. So I actually won 3 out of the 4 trades that I took, but the winning trades I really didn't let flourish, especially that MGTI trade for 45. But I redeemed myself a little bit with last night's trade anyway. So we've got 40 plus 45 minus 160, and then plus 140. Alright, so $65 was made this week. $65 made. Clear issues are evident, and it's evident when you start making trades and you've got those biases present there where you want to take money off the table too quickly. I mean, sometimes it is valid, but the majority of the time it's not. Like, that would be like a break-even trade if it's just really doing nothing for quite a few minutes, as I'm nearly scalping pretty much. I would say, no trade and just take it off, and you might win or lose a tiny little bit. That would be like a break-even trade. But NXTD, I wouldn't say was a terrible losing trade. I mean, there was quite a lot of hype around it. It's to do with blockchain, but it actually did run later in the session as well. They issued news out at PR out at 3:30 in the afternoon. So thesis was valid, but my pain tolerance wasn't great, and also the position size was quite large. I think it was 1,000 shares, even more. No, it was 1,000 shares at 320. So anyway, I think that could be on a watch list. I'll just save this, guys, and we'll do a watch list. Just my thoughts for next week. I appreciate the latest comment on the YouTube video as well about the MGTI dip buy as well. Sorry about this background noise, guys. And it was valid. Yeah, I knew it wasn't going to be a home run trade, and you sort of want the trades with the most potential because it's very hard to get the very bottom and then the top for a buy trade for the moves. So why make it really difficult for yourself and trade something that's really has limited potential, and it did. Even if I got in at 370, it was $4 I knew was going to be $5. Sorry, no, it was $4. It was going to be a bit of a struggle, but it did actually go okay, and it got up to MGTI is not too bad. What's Bitcoin doing? I do want to do a high quality watch list. Well, when I say high quality, for me, it's probably not high quality compared to others. I just want to see what other Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's up to 14,500 again. Yeah, I bring this up because it's pretty strongly correlated MGTI. Obviously, though, MGTI don't have all their Bitcoin miners operational yet either, so they've got to get power supply sorted and whatnot, and that's why I sort of saw some potential in that, because there's a lot of people that are big believers in the whole project and would be adding to their positions. When it dropped like 25%, and that's what I mentioned in the watch list video last night. I was looking for, it was around 350 or so, and it didn't get to that. It got pretty close. It was like 360, and then it started showing signs of recovery. But anyway, this is Bitcoin, so it's looking a bit better, and it loves the weekend rally as well. So we'll see on this one. But that would have rattled a few fair weather Bitcoin holders, and a lot of value now. So we'll see. But this could spur things on with MGTI. We'll see how it goes, though. I'm not sure when things are fully operational. I think first quarter next year. I don't know what's up with that. 2,000%. Pardon me. This is all after hours stuff, I believe. So SGLB. Well, my eyes are hurting right now. I want about 3.5 hours sleep. I don't know how Roland Wolf does it. 4 hours of that's impressive. That really sustained as well. I mean, I know he's he does golf and stuff, and I mean, I still compete in athletics, so that adds another layer. I mean, if you're just trading, really, it's not physically demanding, although mentally it is demanding. So I mean, even if I was doing this full time, I'd try and get 8 hours sleep, honestly. Like, I understand the more study, the better, but I'm really just going to focus on dip buys now. Not because I got burned on NXTD, but mainly because it's just my personality. I like the whole aspect of it as well. The people, are piling in, and then they get squeezed, and then it turns, and then there's value there for the buyers and whatnot. And then SGLB, just the chart though, it's not. There is some support at 290, so maybe a fade down to there, and maybe a dip buy potentially. See that, but that wouldn't be really significant sell-off. So I'm really liking that chart, honestly. MGTI, am I liking the MGTI type? Well, maybe another dip buy on that. I've played 2 dip buys this week, so again, only making $65. The main real reason for that is those 2 early trades in the week where I really was too quick to take profits. Which, I mean, if you've got a really big account, that's okay, but I don't. So I'm trading with just over $10,000. So I feel like I'm sort of going nowhere here with this. So fatigued, but the main thesis would be Bitcoin stocks could rally again if Bitcoin gets around 16,000, which it probably could, because there's a lot of value there for the believers and whatnot, and it's just, it can get pretty crazy quickly, and it's volatile. I mean, that's quite a significant fall even for Bitcoin. It's 45% at one point was the peak of the drop. Pardon me if I am incorrect on that as well. I just read that on Twitter, so I'm not trying to heavily promote Bitcoin. I don't hold any Bitcoin. I'm just sort of saying how it affects the catalyst for the stock. So don't get things confused. When I say Bitcoin, like I'm buying Bitcoin, that's not really what I'm not doing that. So yeah, look, I'm not really a huge fan. I mean, if there's a significant panic here, what was the news? Three D printing methodology, patent, another patent, Sigma award contract. Oh, it's a contract win. When was this done? Oh, I missed this one too. That's pretty nice. I mean, it wasn't. It's interesting how it's very light on volume to start the session, and then. Maybe you watch here on SGLB, MGTI if we see a Bitcoin rally, ABWN. Not a lot on there either, guys. Anyway, I'm going to conclude things. I will update it again on Monday night as well. And I'll be putting out a video tomorrow. I don't really do Sunday videos, but I will do a video tomorrow about what brokers you can use in Australia as well. So a trading friend of mine has put it together, and I'll be highlighting his work as well and giving him a big shout out, as well as a particular broker as well who was extremely helpful as well. So a bit of a mixed bag there, guys. And one thing I will say is Interactive Brokers was not very helpful and pretty shit form from Interactive Brokers. So, and that's one of the brokers that Tim sort of just not recommends but suggests. And unfortunately, we've gone and we've done the extra work, which is required because Australia is different than America, and unfortunately we didn't do it for Europe, but my friend asked all the questions, he emailed, he was talking to people for Australia in particular. So guys, if you are an Australian trader, check the video out, and if you are looking to trade and you're outside of Australia or the US, please, you got to ask the questions, you got to do your own research. Okay, anyway guys, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for that. That will be later on in the day as well. So in the morning in the US it will be out. Thanks guys, bye for now.